Thank you guys for tuning in to the Country Music Channel. Today we're going to be inside the barn, and I'm going to be doing a video on 10 different items that you should have in your car during the winter time. And this is a video geared towards people who live in an area where there's a lot of snow or ice, and you live out in the country, and if you were to get stuck or stranded somewhere, it might be a while before someone comes to pull you out or help you. And this isn't like an exhaustive list or anything. These are just 10 items that I've chosen, and I just thought it would be a help to you guys, and you can add to it or subtract whatever you want, but I just wanted to show you guys the 10 items that I've chosen. Hopefully this will help you if you ever do get stuck or stranded in the winter time out there, and you'll be able to use these items that I'm going to be showing you to help you get through that situation. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so item number 1 will be an ice scraper. And you probably already have one of these in your car. I just wanted to throw this in here just to make sure you do. This thing is great. You can clear snow off, you can scrape the ice off, and it's just a tool that you need to have in your car. And if you want, you can get a scraper that's got a brush on it and all that as well. I've just been using this one. It's just a good scraper, and it's been working fine for me. Alright, the second item is to have a shovel. And the shovel I have here isn't really a snow shovel, but it's the one I carry. And the reason why is if I need to get out of a situation, this one I can dig dirt with, and stone if I need to shovel some stone under the tires to get some traction. I can use this shovel to shovel dirt as well. So that's the reason I carry it. If you want, you can get a smaller plastic snow shovel that you can throw in the car. That would be fine as well. That way, if you do get stranded, you go off into a ditch or something, you can much more easily get yourself out with a shovel if you need to shovel some snow out of the way. It's a great idea to carry a shovel in your car. Item number 3 would be to have a good tow strap or some rope in your car. And this is in case you do slide off into a ditch or you're stuck. Someone comes along, they can pull you out with this rope. Or you can help someone else who's stranded. You see someone stranded along the road, you got the means to help pull them out. So just throw some rope or a good tow strap in your car, and you'll be set if you need to get pulled out or tow someone else out. Okay, item number 4 would be to have some good jumper cables in your car. And you should probably have these in your car all year, not just in the winter. But especially during the winter, your battery can go dead if it's really cold. That way, if you need to get jump started or you need to help someone else who has a dead battery, you can do that. Okay, so we're halfway through. We're on item number 5, which would be a good flashlight. Make sure you have a flashlight in your car at all times. That way, if you're stuck out in the dark, you need to see what's going on, if something's broken in your car or whatever, you can assess the situation better with a light. Of course, if you're on the side of the road, it's good to have some light. That way people can see you there, and you're just not stuck out in the dark. So make sure you have a flashlight or 2 if you can. And that brings us to number 6, which would be to have a good battery bank. And a lot of them now have a flashlight built into them, which this one does. So that would be good to have one of these in your car that has a flashlight on them as well. That way you can charge up your phone without having to turn the car on, and you have a flashlight on there that's going to last a while as well. And with the battery bank, you want to make sure you've got a cable with that so you can charge your phone. And the one I have has a few different connections on it. That way you can charge up a couple different phones with that as well. So make sure you've got a good battery bank and a cable that works with your phone. You want to make sure you've got hand warmers or a blanket in your car. And this is for if you are stuck and you have to wait a while for someone to help you, and it's cold out. You don't want to be running the car the whole time. There's a risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. And these hand warmers, they're cheap. You can get a box of them for pretty cheap. And you can just grab a bunch of these, throw in your car. That way you know you have something. Make sure you have some food and drink in your car. And you don't have to have a huge supply of this, because if you are stranded, it's not going to take more than a few hours or up to a day at the most for someone to get you out of that situation. But if it is cold out, you want to make sure you're staying warm, and your body does that by using food as fuel. And you don't have to have anything real fancy. Just have some snack bars in there that are sealed. They're going to last a while, and some nuts. You can just keep in your car for emergency, or even if you need a snack sometime and you're hungry, you need something to eat, you've got this in your car. And for a drink, I've got a glass bottle here because I don't usually keep the drink in the car, but if you're going to keep it in the car, make sure it's a plastic bottle. That way if it freezes up, it's not going to explode and have glass all over your car. So if you're keeping it in your car, make sure it's a plastic bottle. But what I do, I have a glass bottle, and I usually have a bunch of this stuff in a backpack that I'll just throw in the car whenever I go in the car anywhere. But probably the best option is to have something in your car at all times. So just leave a plastic bottle, water or Gatorade, whatever. And this brings us to item number 10, and that would be to have a good tool kit in your car. And this is the kit that I keep in my car at all times. It's got a bunch of basic tools in here. It's got sockets, it's got screwdrivers, adjustable wrench, pliers, channel locks, Allen wrenches, pretty much everything you need to fix basic stuff. And you can see it folds up into a compact case like this, and everything will stay there together. You don't have to worry about tools rolling around in your car. So I would really recommend to have something like this in your car. And a quick bonus item, I was just thinking about this. During the winter, a lot of trees can come down because of the snow and wind, and if you're on a back road and a tree is across the road, you really have no way of getting it out of the way. And of course you can get a folding saw, that way it's more compact. I just had this handy in the barn so I could demonstrate. So I just wanted to throw that in there. If you want just to have a simple little saw in your car, that way if there is a tree down or something, there's a branch across the road, you can more easily get rid of that by cutting it up. Alright, well that wraps up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed making it. Hopefully it helps some of you out there if you're kind of wondering what you should have in your car during the winter time and you're kind of worried about getting stuck. Hopefully you're able to incorporate some of these things into what you bring with you in the car. Alright, well if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below what you guys bring in your car during the winter time. Maybe I missed something here that might be helpful to a viewer. So make sure to leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay updated on future videos like this, as well as other homesteading videos and videos in the outdoors and around the farm here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.